with the NBA on 2K Sports. Hey, Doris, at what point in the year are coaching staffs really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well, B.A., I think one of the fascinating things is after about 20 games, what teams do analytically is they're going to evaluate what are their best 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man units. What are their plus minuses? What combinations work and don't work together? The fascinating piece is over the grind of an NBA season, there's always challenges. An injury that's poorly timed, or perhaps a trade at the deadline. So many things go into optimizing your roster.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Stephen Curry is out there with MP, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Now here's MP. Releases, and he connects with a jumper. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. 4-point game. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Allen can't get it to go.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
It's stolen by Nurkic. Beal with it. Now guarded by Curry. Beal to pass to Allen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Now here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Booker for 3. Kept alive over MP. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 7.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat-out dominated the offensive end.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about the competitor answer? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
No problems knocking that one down. 10 points for him.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Beal. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Here's the 3. Durant's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and coach put it simply. He said, quote, we just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders a slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Booker with the jam.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
The Warriors lead by 4. Here's MP. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, B.A. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games. Games look like like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
I'd say let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Durant against Green. Offensive rebound.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Kuminga is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Hield.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal from three, no problem.
Over the last few years, Bradley Beal has had an unfortunate string of injuries, Doris.
BA, that's putting it mildly. If you go back to the 2019 season, he hasn't played more than 60 games since that year. Obviously, when he's healthy, this is one of the great shooters and ball-handling guards in the league. He has the physical stature and ability to be outstanding on the defensive end. It's just hard watching him get robbed of so many of these prime years.
Good.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Beal attacking. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's MP. 23 points in the game. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Here's Bull, coming off a 12-point game. Here's Plumlee. Outside O'Neal, pass to Jones. Beal outside. There's a screen by Bull. Beal, no good. The Warriors lead by 6. From deep, MP. MP nailing the long 3.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. for O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. And Golden State also making a switch. Melton's checked in. Embiid getting it done for Golden State, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Back after this.
Injuries are part of the game. We know that. You guys have endured some yourselves.
Well, that's going to happen in this league, Ernie, but, you know.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Warriors.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are winning.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Beal and Allen are out on the wing, and it's Booker in at the point guard position. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Looking at lineups around the league, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
There's a screen. For three, Allen. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 21. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Curry. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. Durant, the pass to Booker from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here. They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Looking to end the run. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's MP. Nice D from Beal. Suns trail by 20. And Dorsett, 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds. Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
Yeah, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Here's Durant. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Anderson's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Hields checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Podziemski subbed in for Stephen Curry. Suns trail by 21. Booker for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Beal, the pass to Nurkic. Outside for Booker. On target from range. Booker's got 19 points.
Well, we've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. VA, unbelievable.
Durant, the pass to Beal. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Durant, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
MP's shot is good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP scanning the floor. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
VA, he's on fire.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. 19 points in the game. Will it go? Rebounded by Hield.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And here's MP from outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Just keep grinding. Keep getting stuff.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team
center up here. Hope you've been right. What's up, MP? Congrats on Play of the Month. Keep it up.
Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year list. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the ranking right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this, I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Fleet in green. Tari Easton is out there at Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Golden State, in at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins in green. MP out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, to his credit, MP has impressed with his play and lived up to that goal. Seems determined to prove he's on another level. So far, the proof has been pretty plain to see.
And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. We never want to completely scratch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership, they had it all. Here's Eason, following the basket by MP. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Van Fleet gets the assist.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
MP, that's for 2. Makes it off the glass. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And it's off from three-point range. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now here's Brooks. His last outing, 16 points for him. Now Green. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players. A 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate, and they're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see, at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. Players are given so much so soon in America, so to be able to have that chip on their shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there, but this is a new era, a new crop of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. He finds Embiid. The three. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Here's Şengün for the three. Shot by Eason, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Another miss by MP.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And B getting it done for the Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them wrapped. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Whitmore. Shepherd out there with Jalen Green. And And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Thompson into the 3 spot. We talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team in the Eastern Conference and one being the West. There's several options for Adam Silver in the NBA.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those 2 teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are 2 teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
The timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Brooks comes in for Cam Redmond. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. To take a look at the Kings, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Golden State, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And you think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Right now, I turn it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying the team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you. Back to you.
You are an unselfish. Playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Here's Brooks. The Warriors making the shot. Thompson misses.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Good on the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Anderson comes in for Buddy Hield. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know about weight rooms, Kenny? He knows how to avoid them. Ooh. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for the... Thank you for being with us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. MP out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Van Vliet with the bucket.
He was determined to get those points back. You could just see the competitiveness of Van Vliet there.
Here's MP. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks feeling it out of it. Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And here's MP for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
But 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Substitution on the court.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. From the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. MP's got 46 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 in the season.
And what's the horn sound?
2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Yeah, another bucket.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5. How about Wilt, MJ, Kobe, Harden, and Elgin Baylor? That is a pretty exclusive club.
Green passes to Van Fleet. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not